I mean, yeah, I think what's interesting is there's such a thin line between winning and losing. So, um, we may have lost 2 or 3 games where it was a one possession game with 2 minutes to go. So I think not growing weary means you're not too far away from success. That if you just keep swinging and chopping and staying the course, something good is coming. If you don't give in, if you don't give in. And so they didn't give in. They didn't give in. They kind of just stayed the course. It's been one heck of a week, from last Saturday to today, starting with Duke, and we played like 4 games. So the guys didn't grow weary. They had good energy today. I thought our crowd would give us a boost. They did. We came out of the gates with a lot of intensity, and just was proud that we were able to find a way to win.
Comment on that. I mean, 4 steals, 3 3-point shots, 11-0 lead. Hamilton has to call a timeout. That must have been the best start you could have possibly imagined.
Yeah, we had that start, maybe one other time this year. Um, you know, I think both times we played Notre Dame, we kind of started like that. But this team is very capable. We knew we were going to be down a couple men like them, and it was going to come down to who had the most energy and most willpower. And our guys they just had a lot of effort. They got a lot of deflections and steals. They made the right plays, finding each other for shots. But then I just give us credit. We made the shots. Sometimes it's a make miss deal. 11 threes is a good night for us.
What about this stretch you're coming up? There were all teams right around you. You can actually give yourself a much more favorable position going down to Greensboro
Mm-hmm.
with this stretch right now. Just comment on what's in front of you.
Yeah, we 2 weeks away from going to Brooklyn, and so my whole approach has been I really hadn't focused on I really didn't talk about winning this game. I talked about winning behaviors like taking charges, playing, rebounding, making the right decisions when we drive it against their shot blockers. It was a big assist game, I thought, and so our guys did the job. I've been focused more on behavior than I have been result, because I know we're trying to build a program. I know we're in pursuit of trying to have a good team, and so we've talked about it. We want to be playing our best basketball possibly that we can play when we get to Brooklyn. And the only way you can do that is you keep getting better. You grow weary. You show up every day. You come in and work at it. And so today was a good step. We got a lot more challenges ahead of us. And starting with the game on Wednesday in Raleigh. So we just got to stay the course. Just keep trying to move forward and get better and hopefully get healthy.
This has been kind of an interesting setup where you have Jaden and Mackay in there, and they can kind of switch off in the backcourt. You have James and Quentin start, and they can switch off in the front court. Just what are the options that you see with those guys and communication and the way that they play off each other?
I mean, I think with the two guards, just a blessing that we got two good guards like that. I really like playing 2-point guards. That's kind of just what I've learned about myself in the last 8 years. So we're fortunate to have the both of them. We thought that Jay-Z would have been a 10-minute backup to Mackay at the point. That's what we projected going into the season. But with injuries and some different things, I mean, he started every game, 35 minutes a game. But it's a luxury to have the both of them. And then with Quentin and James, I typically haven't played a ton of two centers. It's mostly like a 6'6", 4 man who can shoot it and drive it. But we figure, hey, with those two, we got to play inside out. We got to try to get the ball inside, and it was a very huge advantage for us with their size tonight.
Jaden probably had his best game of his young career tonight. 18 points, bunch of steals, assists, rebounds. What did you see from his game today? And just talk about the development. You mentioned you thought he might be a 10-minute backup, and now
Mm-hmm.
starting.
Well, I mean, he's battle tested. He's played prep school. He's underappreciated. Really didn't have a lot of opportunities coming out of prep school. COVID kind of got him. You couldn't visit, so he went to prep. But he played for a really good coach there, Chris Cheney, who just been coaching prep school for years. He's had a lot of big time players think one year he sent 4 players to Calipari at Memphis when he was at Laurinburg Prep. I was at Winthrop. I remember watching his teams at Laurinburg. Then he leaves him and go play for Donnie Tyndall, who's coached at Tennessee and Morehead, so at Chipola, and led them to the national championship. So he just battle tested. Very happy that we got him. We were looking for a tough guy, and I think he's a huge building block to Boston College basketball.
Coach, what would you say the key to shutting down Florida State? Team held them under 60 points, and just your defense was effective all night.
Well, the two things we said we really needed to try to focus on was trying to take care of the ball at a level where we don't allow them the athletes that they have to run out in transition. And so we wanted to take away their transition, fast break points. They had 11, and most of those were in the first half. And then we wanted to take away second chance points, which they usually, really hit the glass with their length. And, they can get 18 to 20 points on you on the second chance, but we held them to 10. So those were the two areas we felt like if we could take care of those two and force them to play against our half-court D, that we would have a good chance to guard them.
Are DeMar and TJ still day-to-day?
Yeah, day-to-day. DeMar kind of game time decision. Probably could have played today, but, not super wasn't 100%. Watching him at shoot-around, he's out there, but just felt like, we got 5 games left going into Brooklyn. You want him to get right. If we didn't have this game today and we were playing on Wednesday, he probably would play. But this was a makeup game, so. And then TJ, I think he's a couple days away from getting back in practice. Hopefully by the end of the week he'll get moving around. But sometimes when you have seasons, it just happen like that. It's just you got guys out and got to go still go try to win.
Coach, just one more just informational question. Like you said, you started this out with Duke in the stretch, and tonight with Florida State. I'm just curious, as a coach, when you go back over the film and you learn things, do you learn things as a coach when you? And I know you were an assistant in this league when you coach against a guy like Coach K or Leonard Hamilton. Like, do you see things that you try to adapt or can learn from them?
Yeah, I think some of the older veteran coaches keep it really simple. But I learned from Coach K is you get some good players, you got a chance to win. I learned from Coach K, get some players, okay? I learned from Boeheim, get some shooters. And then Coach Hamilton, get a couple 7-footers that's athletic. They got like 2 other 7-footers that didn't play, maybe one other guy. So, but no, all of them guys are great coaches. Probably the biggest thing I learned from them is, hey, man, really recruit well and keep it simple. That's probably the biggest thing I learned.